we're going to build a wall. I could wait about a year and a half until we finish our negotiations with Mexico, which will start immediately after we get to office, but I don't want to wait.
President-elect Donald Trump announced Wednesday that building a border wall is a priority once he takes office. Hours after his message, Scott Nickel, the co-chair of the Sierra Club's Borderlands team, discussed with residents from the Rio Grande Valley the dangers the walls could pose to the communities where they may be built.
The risk of flooding, because the walls in Roma, Rio Grande City, and Los Ebanos will be in the Rio Grande floodplain. So if we have a big storm that causes the river to jump its banks, the walls can act like dams. They can channel water in places, they could divert water into communities, they could block water that would otherwise exit those communities. They can do a tremendous amount of damage both in the United States and in Mexico.
Nichols says that based on documents he obtained through the Federal Freedom of Information Act, the government faces few obstacles to building the wall in parts of the valley, including federal land set aside for endangered species. Some residents present were surprised to hear about the magnitude of the problems that could affect the region.
It's terrible. It's depressing.
On the other hand, Republican Party Chairman Sergio Sanchez says the wall couldn't come any sooner.
And we fully expect him and the Republicans up in D.C. to follow through and do something to stem this flood of illegal immigration, disincentivize families from calling back home and telling more of their family to come up to South Texas, come up to the U.S. illegally, take advantage and work the system.
Nichols' message to the people:
the only way that we're going to stop these walls is if enough Valley residents stand up and put pressure on Congress and say, we don't want you to waste billions upon billions of dollars on a wall that's going to do tremendous environmental damage.
In McAllen, Michelle Vargas, CBS 4 News and ValleyCentral.com.
And Lupe is leading a march to raise awareness in the community this Saturday at 10 a.m. They will begin the rally at McAllen Municipal Park and will walk all the way to Archer Park.